I wouldn't put a young lion in there with these guys. Like, they got so many other dudes who can train them. Like,
I would just put the 2 young lions in there against each other.
yeah.
They do that all the time.
Sink or swim, boys, go.
So, either way. Like, Aota Yoshida defeated Iizuka, but it was by DQ because Iizuka's a nutcase.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Suzuki was nuts.
Yeah,
but no, like...
Iizuka might be worse.
And he comes out with a legit Hannibal Lecter mask on.
Which is dope.
Carries a friggin' leaded...
like you do.
claw.
Yeah. I mean, I read a review of this, was just like, well, technically it was a match.
In the most technical sense.
A bell rang.
And things
happened. Technically it was a match. That's about as much as I can say. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give you that. That's about as much as I can say, too.
8-man action.
Yes.
Liger, Tiger, Funky Weapon, and Kushida defeating Rocky Romero, 3K, and Will Ospreay. Decent enough match.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about before. Like, Ospreay and Kushida had a bit of business in there, and I was like, fuck. I really wish that we could get a singles out of these two.
Because that's really the spider and the fly.
Absolutely.
I mean, how many times can Will Ospreay jump off the rope to be caught midair by Kushida and wrapped into a hole?
Exactly. Like, these two have had some fantastic matches in the past. I'm like, why not just bite at that apple again?
Really good tag match. KES defeating the Best Friends.
Yes.
Anytime Trent does a dive, I'm like, please land on a person.
Yeah.
Please.
Just.
Oh, please, Trent.
Just get through this okay.
Land on a human and not the floor.
Yeah, because, first of all, you have 2 giant humans who can catch you, so please do it this time. It's a nice thing.
Yeah, KES is obviously building momentum.
Yeah.
They've come back, and they've come back.
Yeah.
They've brought hell with them.
Yeah, they came back to take out the Young Bucks, and again, they're going to throw the Young Bucks around, and it's going to be fun as shit to watch.
Desperado Kenmaru and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Bushi, Evil, and Sonata. I'm assuming this is setting something up. I mean...
It's got to be, right?
It's obviously setting up, but... no, because Bushi and... Bushi's the only junior there, right? I don't think...
Yeah, there's no...
I don't think they have another... They
anymore.
have another one where they can do a tag title.
Not right now, no.
Man, the junior tag title...
is gone.
Kind of...
As we were saying, like, once the Young Bucks... Like, once the Young Bucks split, like, they... Like, what they... Like, because... what they need to do is, find some of these young lions and, like, be like, all right, now we're beefing up the junior tag division now. Because there's nothing.
You have 3K, you got Despy and Kimaru.
Yeah, and...
That's it, hey?
Who do we have in Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
That's literally it.
That's nuts,
There's nothing in the junior. Like, the Young Bucks, I mean, it was always a joke of, like, oh, they're the greatest thing in the junior division, but you're like, oh, wait, they might have been the only thing in the junior division.
They are the junior division.
Because when Red Dragon split, I didn't realize, like, there was a point when Red Dragon and the Young Bucks were fighting consistently, aside from the occasional time you'd throw in Roppongi Vice, and you're like, why do they keep doing this all the time? It's because they didn't have another few people in the division. It was just them. So, guys, you gotta beef it up.
Chaos doesn't have a team. Chaos has Will Ospreay.
Chaos has, like, that's another thing, like, maybe find somebody to go into Chaos with Will Ospreay. Throw that in, because that'd be fun. I'd like to see what he could do as a tag.
Man, imagine if they would have. It's never going to happen in a million years, because I think, first off, Marty's moving up to heavyweight.
Oh, yeah, Marty already pretty much established it.
A Marty Scurll, Will Ospreay tag team.
I mean,
it'd be a waste in the sense that, like, they'd be a really good tag team, they'd put on really amazing junior title matches, but, like, it'd be a waste, but I'd still want to see it.
Oh, yeah, no, it would be amazing as hell to see just with the contrast of styles alone. Like, it would just be, it would be an interesting dynamic on what tag teams generally are, which is usually they have, like, the old school style of you have the one big bruiser and the wrestler. This one would be you have a high flyer and a wrestler. It would be very strange.
Yeah.
But I would love to see that.
Just saying, we just need more junior tag teams.
We really do. We really do.
GBH, Tanahashi, and Juice Robinson defeating Jay White, Okada, Yano, and Yoshihashi. I'm just glad GBH is back.
Yeah.
And this was a kind of a nothing match.
No, they're throwing them in there kind of softly. But
I mean, I'm assuming Juice and Jay White are going to be fighting again at some point.
It looks as though, yeah.
for the United States title.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cody called his shot, but it's one of those, like, he's busy right now.
Yeah, he's got some other shit going down.
Like, he's kind of carrying around 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah,
so
he's got
he
some
should
shit.
really focus on that and not focus on some, like,
Yeah.
C-level title in New Japan.
Yeah, he's got some shit in America that he's got to worry about.
Man, he's got to watch himself. You don't want to stretch yourself too thin, especially when you're traveling that abroad.
Yeah, like, ask the Young Bucks, they'll tell you.
There's a reason why the Young Bucks and Kenny are probably going to be
they're on their way.
Calling it.
Yeah, they might be like, you know what?
Sooner
we
rather than
only
later.
have to travel around the U.S. Hey, Vince, how much money?
All.
Yeah,
all money.
Okay, well, integrity, I'll see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's the real, come on.
Never openweight title.
Yes.
The greatest wrestler in Japan history. Tai Chi. Defeated
Yes.
Hiroki Goto to become the new never openweight champion. I mean, it took a village.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It took a village.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't smiling. Because I like Tai Chi, I do. This is fucked up.
His lady was smiling.
His lady was, his lady's a good deal there. But it's so strange, because first of all, there was moments of this match that were actually alright, in between the cheating. Mm-hmm. Because, and I have to say in between the cheating, because I would say more of this match was cheating than it was actually wrestling. Because, it took every B player in Suzuki Gun to help him win. Everyone except for Suzuki himself pretty much came out to help him out.
I mean, Chaos did come out to help Goto.
Chaos did, eventually. It almost seemed like, okay, how long are you going to let this go on?
Yeah.
We'll get to that when we talk about WWE later on, but, like, how long are you going to let this go on before you do something? And then finally they do, but then by that point it's too late, and he's already cheating all over the place. Like, he even threw his wife in the ring. Just fucking, just threw her in there and then just, like, introduced herself to the ref while he basically used the microphone to beat the shit out of Goto. I'm like, this is why I'm smiling, because I'm like, as much as it was way, 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 way too much interference, it was entertaining the whole time. So, I mean, I can't say anything, and I have a feeling he's going to hold on to this belt for a little while, just because I have a feeling he's going to keep cheating.
Oh, yeah, well, he's in Suzuki Gun.
Yeah.
And if you're in Suzuki Gun,
you cheat.
You cheat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess congratulations to Tai Chi. Who would have
thought it?
Who would have thunk it? Tai Chi.
One of the smallest never open weight champions I think we've ever had.
Yeah. I mean, never open weight. They did say anyone can go for this belt. Mm-hmm. It's not a weight class belt.
If you can take the shots, you can win.
And I would pay good money to see Ishii versus Ospreay for that belt.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Just saying.
Just one day Ospreay's just like, you know what, fuck it, I can do this.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's got
Nothing saying he can't.
His character is the arrogance.
Yeah.
And in the main event,
yes.
a match so good we don't need no stinking title.
No, we did not.
Tatsuya Naito.
Yeah.
Defeating Minoru Suzuki in a fucking humdinger of a match.
I mean, if we thought Suzuki was trying to kill Naito before, wait till they had the match when they were allowed. Suzuki did everything you can think of. Like, all the stuff that we always praise, because I love Suzuki and for his craziness. All of that stuff that we talk about, all the crazy shit he does, he did all of it in this match. Everything. All of it. And for good old JR, by God, he worked a body part. Fuck, did he work a body part for like a half an hour.
Funny thing was, out of all the action that happened, my favorite part of the match was him going for a chair and Red Shoes literally hugging the chair on the ground, just shaking his head, going, "No, no more cheating!
You can't.
I'm goddamn sick and tired of it."
Yeah. It was just like, because like I could literally
I've never seen a ref committed to stopping a wrestler from cheating.
I mean, going back to, JR's talk about, like, how, the rules aren't really enforced very much in New Japan, of, like...
Well, they weren't in this match to begin with, because, they did not start counting until,
like
10 minutes.
20 minutes in, because they were just basically... But, it would be literally... I'm like, if I could... I want to hear JR calling this match when it eventually does happen, because... the rules were not enforced in any way, shape, or form, and you can't even use the argument of like, well, it's a title match to wrestle it and it go. This was just for the shit of it. So I can almost hear like it's kind of like it's become like the Jim Cornette of it all of like just you can hear the old timers fucking heartbreaking. Like you can just hear it. Like somewhere, some point, somewhere, fucking Jim Ross is like, by God, they're not following the rules. Because, yeah, it was just so...
You just gonna count or no? You're not gonna count, alright.
I mean, because again, like, as much as I'm making fun of it, I agreed with JR, because it is excessive at times, but this was on another level. And I mean,
God bless Kevin Kelly and his broadcast partner for trying to, like, well, you know, he only has to count when he really wants them back in the ring. No, you count as soon as they touch the floor.
That's the rule.
That's when you go 1.
Yeah.
2,
like,
3.
That's the rule. Like it's not this like, oh well, eventually. No, good on you, Kevin Kelly. You tried. You tried,
I see them coming back 1.
Yeah, it's
2.
Because they've been out there for 20 minutes. Like it was half the match was outside of the ring and there was no count whatsoever. But I mean, again, that being said, the match was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
because it's still Suzuki versus
exactly.
Naito.
So even if you just sort of let the rules go, and you have to in wrestling, we'll talk about that later. It's just kind of one of those things like, all right, I guess it is what it is.
So Naito wins, good for him. Mm-hmm. Suzuki not taking it well. But I loved it at the end. They like panned to Naito. It's like, does that look like a winner to you? Because he's just like on the ground, like
you know,
like you don't look like a winner. You technically won the wrestling match. Well done, you.
I mean,
but you can't move right now out of fear of every bone in your body hurting all at the same time.
I mean, I could be wrong. I can't remember specifically, but I think also, he took Suzuki to the limit because I don't think Suzuki beat up any of the young boys on his way out.
Oh, yeah, they took each other straight to the limit.
Yeah, so, like, if Suzuki's not beating up a young boy when he loses, he's hurt. So
well done, you, Tetsuya Naito. The final Destruction show will be on the 23rd, so we'll be talking about it next week.
Yes.
Highlights will include finally the return of Kushida to singles competition.
Yes.
He'll be taking on Bushi in one of the semifinal matches.
That'll be good.
For the junior heavyweight title.
That'll be really good.
And the main event, Okada versus Tanahashi.
Oh, right. He's
winner.
Got to defend his fucking... Oh, I forgot, because they had a little bit of... well, they had a little bit of business there, too.
Winner gets the briefcase that Tanahashi spent a month trying to get.
Now,
Not a fan.
We've talked about this before. We don't like this because you don't...
spent a month.
A month doing it, and now you have to defend
it. And you could just lose it.
Yeah. Like, this... I'm not mad when WWE does it with Money in the Bank, because that's one match. Because occasionally they'll be like, they did it this year, where you have to defend your Money in the Bank title. That's fine. But when you
won a match.
A match. When you spend a month winning matches to do this, you should not be defending it. It's yours. You got it.
You win.
Yeah.
A winner is you.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
not a winner is you, and now you got to do that twice.
Unless the other guy does it for you. Yeah.
So, just saying.
Ridiculous.
So that will be next week. Moving on to the WWE. And before we get to the week that was, a little bit of news. First things first, 205, not so live.
Nope.
As I think they've officially, as of tomorrow, we'll be moving to Wednesday nights. And having a nice little block on the WWE Network, you will get 205, NXT, Mae Young Classic.
I mean...
all in a row.
That's a good stretch of wrestling.
Now, I don't know why they're doing it. Part of me thinks... it's because they're doing the Mix Max Challenge starting tonight?
That is exactly why, yes. Yeah. Because they're expanding the Mix Max Challenge to be a half hour.
Okay.
And 2 matches. So it's a longer show. So they're like, we don't want to put the... They did a press release, actually. They don't want to put the... they don't want the fans to be sitting there for that long, especially when...
So when did the 205 live matches get taped?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not sure. Because my guess...
Because if they're moving it back to Full Sail...
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are either.
I was talking to a friend of mine about this. I actually wanted to, and not that I want to get on a major tangent about this because we don't have much time, but a friend of mine, like everybody, we'd been saying this, and everybody was saying this, like, take 205 out of the arena, put it in Full Sail, give it its own thing, and see if it does better. But I'm starting to doubt that. I think at this point the brand has taken such a hit. I don't think if you put it in Full Sail it'll actually draw.
No, it will.
You think?
Yeah, because those fans are nuts for it. Like that's one of those, like, they're just, we're here, we're down.
I mean,
Full Sail crowd are down. Because there's been some shit NXT